everyone, welcome to Scrap Saturday. I hope you're all doing amazing. How are ya? Yeah, are we still in September? I have no idea. What are we doing? Because I am still scrapbooking summer vacation photos. And this photo is of myself with crazy hair. My husband with the blue shades, Adriano, and our cousin Anahita. Anahita is my husband's cousin from his only cousin from his mom's only sister. Did you get that? We're Portuguese, so it's always something like that, right? Somebody's mother's cousin, sister's brother's husband's wife. And yeah, those two are dating, and it's so sweet. I love when you're on vacation, right? I'm sure they kind of enjoyed it. I hope so. I don't know. I think they enjoyed that we were there. You know, like when people visit, we kind of like take them down to Niagara Falls. You know, we have such a beautiful place to go to, but it's not an effort that you make to just go to Niagara Falls. But when you have visitors, you go to Niagara Falls. So these two kind of were beyond gracious. Adriano has his own car, and that's a big deal, you know, where he lives. It's really a big deal to have your own car. And he so graciously drove us everywhere, almost all the time. And they brought us to some really neat, beautiful spots. And this was one of them. And I just love the way the sun was going down. Again, it's a little bit whitewashed because it's with my camera. The sun was, you know, on the opposite side, but we still posed for a picture because the view behind us, the tide was low, so you could see all of that rock and all of those natural type pools and stuff behind us. And the kids were swimming in front of us in the wide open ocean. And just having a blast. Like, this was probably, I mean, every spot was our favorite spot, but this was our favorite spot. Just like the mother's, cousin, sister's, aunt, uncle thing, right? So, yeah, this was a fun picture. This was, again, you know, a whole day of exploring. Just a place where we landed after having a really nice picnic, and it just turned out to be such an amazing, fun-filled day. And you know, we just captured this picture, and it was just a beautiful capture of, you know, a friendship that we made. Because, you know, sometimes when you meet people and you're not really sure, you know, they're your family, so you like them. But then when you really get to know them, yeah, you make friends, right? And that's completely different. So here, as you can see, I actually use the backing to my Hip Kit exclusive thickers or letter stickers because I loved it. I loved that it had a map on it. I loved the blue tones in it. And after playing with a few pieces of paper, I always looked at it. Like this is not the first time I gravitated to it. So I thought, no, for sure, I'm going to use it today. And of course, Mr. Flamingo. I don't know why I name all flamingos Mr. Flamingo, but that's what they're called. He needed to land on this page, and everything just really fell in place. I really liked it. This tag with the bathing suit, I really tried to use it. As you can see, it was like top, bottom, side, and front, but it just didn't do anything for me. I really like the tag that says days filled with sun, fun, and friends. Very nice. And that seems to be like, you know, what else are you going to do with all these die cuts? You just have to use them. At least that's what I think. The family will not settle there. I'm going to play around with a few more things in between all of this, but yeah, it's just my usual centered, but again, this is a more fanned out, right? It's not as tight with my layers. It's more fanned out so you can see more of the detail, more of the side ripping instead of just the bottom ripping that I normally do. And I pulled out one of those chipboard frames. I have quite a few of them, and I haven't really used them. That one was just from the sticker sheet. And after I took out that chipboard frame, I actually put this chipboard set in my daughter's bin because we're going to have a Scrap Saturday soon. I think it's November 4th, and I'm hosting it at my house for kind of like a slash birthday event for my sister-in-law. Hi, Marlene. And so it kind of has like books and some others. It has a lot of books, this chipboard set. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I don't know if it's a Paige Evans one. I believe it might be. And so when I looked at it, I thought, you know what? It's nice for her. I think she'll get a lot of good use out of it. Plus, some things I can't look at anymore. I had to nope, no mas, no. I did do a video the other day opening up a new hip kit, and it's going to show you the process I go through as to how I set up. So let me know your feedback. I mean, when I get to that video, of course, I'll ask you how you liked it, but I did do one of those because I didn't have very much paper left. And like I said, I've been scrambling. Like here, I'm even using packaging from the thickers, or the stickers. I was fighting with that little piece of foam, the pink foam there, because it was too much height. Could you believe it? That's unheard of. Too much height. What? Totally. So now I still have these stickers, and I needed that black title to settle at the top. Hello, life. Why not, right? That's as creative as it's going to get. It's hello, life. But I really like it. I really, really like it. I want to use these good things, real life stickers as well. And at first I thought I wanted to cover up the ray, but then I gravitate to my same little bottom corner resting piece. Seems to be another go-to for me. And again, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought, the quicker I can get these layouts done, the faster I feel and the more in tune I am with myself. And sometimes, I don't know, I feel that I do stop. Like I just finished doing a layout a little while ago, and I really thought about it. There was times when I paused and I paused and I paused. These flowers are part of that chipboard set. And I think, here's where I'm like, nah, I've pulled it out maybe 3 or 4 times and I've used 2 things from that set. So look at me digressing. What was I saying? Doesn't matter. Here goes a big hodgepodge glob of hot glue on the back because we're ready to rumble. Yes, we are. And I love it. It looks good. It's like a soft, muted pink, soft blue layout because the photo itself doesn't have very many, competing colors except for my husband's sunglasses, which is okay. Right? The focus can be on him because he's so handsome. And then, yes, these very nice neutral toned stickers, which really make everything come together. And I like that. Heidi Shine, of course, because gold is magical. It is. Gold comes from unicorns. Heidi Shine gold comes from unicorns, right? No, I'm just being silly. Sometimes I'm so deep and like Dr. Phil on here, and then sometimes I'm just so silly. I don't know what you guys think. But no, I wanted to say that we should all make time to go to a favorite place, a place that makes us feel good, a place that makes us feel happy. I think it's going to be a couple of years before we go back to Piku. We're aiming to go back for 2019 in the summer. We're saving every penny that we can because it's so beautiful. And I guess, since the kids are little and they enjoyed it so much, we really want to make the effort to go back and enjoy ourselves, because as much as we saw so many things, there's so many things that we wish we could have done as well. And it was just the most magical vacation. I think I'm going to start saying that quite a bit and you're going to get sick of it, but it really was such a beautiful place, as you can see from the background in this photo. It's like, wow, here, all I really stare at is the QEW or the 401, and it's our highways, and they are boring. We have maybe a few mountains in a couple of places, but they're not really mountains if you compare to what British Columbia has or other places. Ontario is pretty much flat. There isn't very much to look at. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but when you look at what we're looking at, and that's just one little tiny third of a corner, and it looked like that everywhere we went. It's just so spectacular. And to be able to live in this beautiful country that I call home, which is Canada, and have a job that gives me money to be able to travel and enjoy as a tourist, which is so much more relaxing. I know that the people who live there, their lives are a little bit different than ours, right? The way they work and how they save their money is completely different than us. So I wouldn't say that we're not blessed to be in Canada. For sure, we are 100%. But there is just so much magical beauty, yes, to going and being able to go away as a family. So yeah, I'm done. Oh, and I found the gold paper clip at the end, and I'm like, totally has to go here. But it fought me. It fought me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be inspired. Thank you for all your comments. And yeah, make time. Make time for what you love. Hugs, guys, and I'll see you soon.